been close to Norv Turner, who obviously was his offensive coordinator in their glory years, Super Bowl, a couple of Super Bowls, well, at least two of the Super Bowls. Was it?
Well,
he went to Washington before the last one. Yeah, he took over the Washington head coaching job. But the point is, you can't tell me that Jerry hasn't talked to Norv, who obviously coached Cam in Carolina.
Right.
Say, what's the real book on him? And look, we all know Cam, he just might have the biggest personality in the history of this league. I'm serious about that.
Might be right.
I'm not sure I've ever...
Definitely the quarterback position.
At that position, I believe that. But you have to look past all the showmanship, all of the look at me. Cam's got a lot of look at me, and where the Belichicks don't like it is when he gets on social media and it's always look at me, watch. I'll even type in a different script. I can't even read half of it. I don't even know what it means.
Exactly.
But it's fine because that's who he is.
Right.
It's just manifesting itself on social. Everything that you see on the periphery from Cam is the kind of things that the old school coaches don't love.
Correct.
But if you evaluate the tape, is he the prettiest thrower of the football? No, he's not.
Right.
Is he the most accurate thrower of the football? No, he's not. Is he a flat-out baller?
Right.
Is he a playmaker? Did he win an MVP and carry a team to the Super Bowl? Yes, he did. Is he the kind of player that as the backup for America's team could win you, I don't know, dare I say 3 or 4 games? You better believe he could.
Right.
Because he has been there and done all that. And this man, when push comes to shove, you want to talk about physical and mental toughness, he will literally try to run through a brick wall for you, literally, because I've seen him do it before, where he would take games over just by running over linebackers, right? This is what you want because Cam Newton has guts. I'm talking about guts. There's no finesse to his game.
Right. The question is, Skip, I don't know if we've seen a player of Cam's magnitude become a backup. If we look at Joe Flacco.
Okay, yeah, you told me that you've been told that he's ready. He's okay with that.
But see, Skip, that's coming from one side. How do personnel departments, how do teams, do they believe that? That's what matters, Skip. That's what matters. They're the one that's going to have to hire.
Okay, well, you need to sit across from the young man and look him right in the eye. He's still a young man to me.
But see, that's the thing. See, if you say the evaluation, we've evaluated Cam. You've evaluated him on the field. Now you need to get into his psyche. Because, Skip, it's a different ball game. When you've been a starter, when you've been a good player, it's not easy at that position. That position carries the biggest ego in professional sports.
It does, because it requires it.
Yes. And so, Skip, you're getting him in there and you're explaining it to him.
Okay.
Cam, this is the situation. Skip, it's just hard for me to see that there's, let's just say there's 32 teams. Let's just say everybody's carrying 2 quarterbacks. It's hard for me to see that there's 64 quarterbacks that are better than Cam Newton. That's all I'm saying, Skip. I'm not saying he's better. I'm not saying he's 1 through 10. But I'm saying, you mean to tell me there's 64 quarterbacks that's currently on NFL rosters better than Cam Newton?
No.
I just can't believe that.
Even in a single game scenario. Like if you had to go win a game, Cooper Rush or Cam Newton, help me out. Really? I love Will Greer, but he's played, when he did play, he stunk.
Is Chase Daniel still got a job?
Keep going. Just keep going.
That's all I'm, Skip, that's all I'm saying.
McCoy.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Cam is Mahomes or Rodgers or Brady. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But you mean to tell me he's not 30 through 50? So you mean to tell me there's that many players, currently quarterbacks, that's better than Cam? And I think that's where the evaluation process will come in, Skip, not about the tape, because you have a general idea of what you've seen him for a decade. But you got to get into a guy's mind and see if he's willing to accept it. I know what they said from what people are saying from a distance, but I want to hear you say it.
Okay. At least Jerry could get one of his grandkids to hook him up on FaceTime with Cam, right? Just so he could look him in the virtual eye and just say, what are you thinking?
Yes, Skip, you remember back in the old days, hey, my grandfather, hey, I got these kids that want to do this job. Okay, he's saying that. We really didn't want to do that job, but we really didn't have a choice. Well, people say, well, Cam will accept the backup role. What say you, Cam?
Yeah, that's a good point. So, in the end, all I care about, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, and I want to maximize my chances to win.
I agree.
Well, it's just Cam. Yet Jerry, unfortunately, he flexed his football ego a few days before on his radio gig, and he raved about Cooper Rush and how he knows the offense so well because he's been around the organization for 5 seasons, undrafted free agent, 5 seasons, that we can call, Kellen Moore says, we can call any play for Cooper that we can call for Dak. I don't care because Cooper Rush has thrown 1 pass in this league, and it went for 3 yards. 1 pass for 3 yards. Cam Newton was the MVP.
Skip, you can. You can call any play for Cooper Rush that you would call for Dak. Doesn't mean it's going to be effective. You can call any route for the guy that was backing me up. You call any route. You probably wasn't going to get the production that you got if you call that route for me. So that's not saying anything. But, Skip, all Jerry did, Skip, you know what Jerry did. You know him better than I do. Jerry says, we're not interested, without saying we're not interested. Or maybe he did say we're not interested by saying, we've seen the tape, we good.
Yeah. And furthermore, Dak is a made man. He's making $75 million. He's the face of the franchise. He's no threat. And yet skill sets would kind of match up. Dak can't run the way Cam runs. Even now. Nor does he probably want to, going off 2 surgeries on his ankle. But furthermore, I would love Cam to help light a little new fire under a Dak who has become the president of the country club that is the Dallas Cowboys. So it wouldn't hurt, because you think, you know, in practice that Dak gets pushed by Cooper Rush, because I don't think so. But if you had Cam out there, and he's a showman, and he's going to make his presence known on the practice field, I think it would actually push Dak to be a little better and a little better.
Well, maybe that's what you don't want, Skip. That's the thing. That's why you got to get him there. Okay, what's the role and what's the expectations? That's the thing. Everybody don't want that. You can't say, well, this is how I am, take it or leave it, because if you tell somebody to take it or leave it, what more times than not they're going to do? They're going to leave it. That's just the way. I'm sorry, Skip. You know, you can't go in there, well, on my last job, this is what I did. Yeah, on your last job that you're not on your current job. So you got to go accordingly.
I just wanted to hear Jerry pay some respect to Cam Newton, because he earned respect in this league for a long time.
Well, he just didn't say we're not interested, Skip. He just said, you know, we have the evaluation and we feel comfortable with the guys we got.
Very, very easy to evaluate Cam. That says to me, get him out of my sight. Right?
I mean, he cleaned it up as nice as he could, Skip.
He did. Okay. Next.
I don't see Cam with the Cowboys anytime soon after those words from Jerry. Guys, did we just get a peek behind the curtain at what makes Kawhi so special?
We did.
One former teammate opened up about it. This is good stuff here.
Good
Listen
luck
up.
with this.
Next.
No mercy, no mercy.